Hello, Nick's here with another 2-minute tutorial. In this 2-minute tutorial, I'm going to break up this image in a Hockney style way. So I've got a single photograph here. I'm going to take my rectangular marquee tool and I'm going to start by selecting different portions of this photo. So I'm going to focus in on her face for the first part of it. I'm going to go to Edit, Copy. Now the keyboard shortcut, I am on a Mac, would be Command C. If you were on a PC, it would be Control C. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to create a new layer here, right? And I'm going to go to Edit, Paste. So you'll see that I just created a kind of a section within a section, right? So I want to make sure that I line that up right where it's at. On this layer, I'm going to double click or go down to my FX to put a layer style. I want to put a stroke on this or an outline. So I can make it kind of look like it's got those borders on it, right? So I want to size it up a little bit. Right now I have center chosen, but if you go outside, you'll kind of get an outside of the square. I want the inside would be inside of the square, that would kind of make it look a little bit glitchy even. So I prefer the center because it's like the perfect square. It's on the center of the selection there. There's other things that I can play with. I can play with the size of the stroke. I don't want it to be too significant. I'm going to leave it right there like that. Now, things that you can do with this is I can make it a little bit bigger, like maybe slightly bigger. I can kind of rotate it a little bit, kind of get it different glitchy effects. There's some kind of fun stuff that I can do with that. I can even go in and kind of adjust or change some different color options if I wanted to, right? Like image adjustments. Maybe I wanted to make this one, I don't know. Let's play with the hue and saturation and let's see what happens when I kind of change the colors up just a little bit or maybe a lot, right? Like you can kind of have some fun with that. So I want to continue to create slices from this photo. So I'm going to go back to my background photo. I got that rectangular marquee again, and let's go pick another slice. Now it doesn't matter that it overlaps this other slice because I'm on the background. So let me grab my move tool. Command C is going to copy. I'm going to create a new layer. Command V is going to paste. This is where the naming of the layers is going to get a little bit tricky, right? Something cool that you can do in Photoshop is you can take an FX or a layer style and move it, copy it from one layer to another. So if I hold Alt or Option, I can take just the FX and drop it on the next layer. So that's kind of a neat way to kind of continue breaking it up and have your stroke be consistent every time you do it. Let's go back to the background. Let's grab that move tool. Let's grab that rectangular marquee and let's take another slice. I'm going to get half of the piece here, right? So again, Edit, Copy. I'm doing Command C. You do Control C if you're on a PC. Copied it from there. New layer, Edit, Paste. Take the layer style here, Option click, Alt or Option click, and drag it and drop it on the next layer. If you wanted to move it or change it, you can take your move tool, you can make things bigger, you can make things smaller. You can kind of have some fun with the way you break it up and kind of create some kind of cool glitchy effects in here. Okay, so if you continue like that, going back to the background, take your selection tool, select a new portion of the image. Let's make this one wider and fatter so that they're not all consistent in size. Oops. Command C is going to copy it. I'm going to create a new layer. Command V is going to paste it. Let's take this, Alt or Option, click and drag, drop it, and there you go. Continuing like that will give you a Hockney-esque image, Hockney-esque piece that you can play around with glitches and effects like that. This photo came from Pexels. Pexels is a royalty-free photo site if you're using images for educational purposes. This was taken by Jermaine Oluwana. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more cool things that you can do in Photoshop. Thanks for watching.